if information is going viral, if you can sort of, there's a circuit breaker that every house has where you can
Yep.
just quickly cut the electricity. So it's basically like cutting the electricity of all opposition media. This is essentially a sort of God mode button in order to stop your opponents from being able to open their mouths online. And
Hmm.
they structure these virality circuit breakers in a number of really interesting ways. And you can see them in this scientific study published by Nature, tinkering with different parameters for how to structure these virality circuit breakers. So for one of them, if you are labeled a repeat misinformation spreader, meaning you have interacted with misinformation online 3 or more times, then you are placed in a distribution purgatory after 120 minutes after you post. So they basically give you 2 hours to speak your piece, and then on the back end, there's a classifier tagged to your account that throttles you 2 hours after that. They also have different classifiers, again, depending on your account size and depending on the severity of your repeat misinformation spreader status. But this is basically a way to have these easy buttons to toggle up or toggle down. In this case, it's all toggling down their political opponents. And again, we know that this is politically motivated for two reasons. One, EIP 100% of the repeat misinformation spreaders, 100%. They didn't even bother to throw a bone the other side. 100% of all repeat misinformation spreaders that they identified in the 2020 election were pro-Trump accounts. While they were trying to play referee for the election, they called all strikes for one side, all balls for the other. And then they explicitly say that the purpose of this censorship psychology study is to eliminate resistance to vaccination efforts, equity, and democratic processes, meaning elections. So they want to be able to control and prevent all opposition to election procedures that they want in place, to vaccination campaigns, and to what appears to be racial and climate equity initiatives.